Do it live.
Yeah.
Oh,
Look
man.
at that.
How's Matt's rear end doing?
He hasn't responded if he's okay. I'm assuming because he messages he's okay, but like.
Yeah.
Also, what's with the phrasing on that, Oliver? I don't think we want to know about his rear end.
My neck, my back, my neck and my back.
What are you talking about?
Okay,
Oh,
yeah, I guess
yeah.
just gonna hop in.
Yeah, I think we can just kind of press on, and then when he gets here, and
Yeah.
yeah.
So last time you guys
I'm watching this. She's
began
just
the
like,
trek
I was like,
back.
are you playing Pokemon?
what is happening?
I don't know, but you're live. Everyone can hear you.
I don't care. I think I'm funny.
Well, this is awkward.
Ah.
Bring joy and happiness to your D&D team.
Mhm.
Yes, that is correct.
Yes. I know she can't hear us, but we're all saying yes.
Confirmed.
I will
Oh,
not be
it's like
passing
I was
that information
speaking.
along.
I was
Who's
like,
talking
"That's
shit?"
good."
Was it Greg?
Everybody.
Damn, she called you out, Greg.
I'll go back
Which
and
wasn't
watch.
wrong, so I can't really say anything.
Can't really defend myself there.
Got two people having two separate conversations with no context about either one.
Perfect.
Don't talk
Love
shit
it.
on my
Hello,
mama.
cat. Did I even get
Welcome
no,
to
you
the
guys-
D&D Dysfunctional Hour.
All right, let's get into this bad boy.
We made it to the town,
Yes, you
and we
made
didn't
it.
kill Orla.
Yes. Actually, that's the quickest recap. That's it. You guys made it back to Bridgehander.
Ow!
You didn't kill Orla.
You scratchy little
Um,
shit.
You had the option to, if you really wanted to, but you guys decided after some excellent decision making from Asilo and Co. But mainly Asilo, that you guys were able to kind of convince her to stick around.
Booze.
Kind of booze.
But
Better.
Don't you have beers upstairs you need to get rid of?
I'll never get through it. So we're back. You guys are you're celebrated. You're heroes. Speaker Devessa asks to speak with you. She's like, "All right, here's some goodies. You guys decide to give Orla some, I believe. At least Oz does.
I believe we decided to give her some. Yes.
I think,
I
I
don't
think
know
it was
this
100
weed stuff.
gold.
Yeah. You guys can do that from your own stash. I didn't give anything other
Wow.
than
Yeah, she
Taking my
like
stuff.
dies like 12 times for us, and we're like, you did not earn a single gold piece from us.
Oh yeah, but then we found out she was a werewolf.
Yeah, which makes her value go up, in my opinion.
I mean,
y'all
Yeah,
can
she probably
choose to
could've
do whatever you
disclosed.
want with your money and your gold.
damn.
We're gonna
okay.
try and find a cure for her. I think that's, more than enough reward. in
I
itself.
think we join her wolf pack.
Oh, if we're joining her wolf pack, does that mean she's like biting us so that we can become were people as well?
I mean,
It's like,
that is a possibility if you guys want to pursue that.
Can Asilo even turn into one? He's so young.
I don't think it's an age thing. I think there's a little bit more logistical nuance with that.
yeah, but it's a curse. It's not like a biological illness. You're telling me this curse is just stopped by a little bit of inanimate object?
Actually, you know what? That's a really good. You know what? Let me look at it.
Well,
Oh my
I mean,
God.
believe that.
it's my understanding that she was a werebear, so I'm pretty sure Asilo. Yeah, Asilo would barely be affected by that.
Barely.
Okay. Hang on a minute. Let me see. I'll get this ready.
I I'm pretty sure the race Warforged doesn't say anything about being immune to lycanthropy.
Which is going to be kind of
Werebear.
wild. Like, it'll be really scary looking, just like, especially what, like, she's a werebear, it'd be like a mechanical looking werebear. Like, that'd be pretty badass.
What's happening?
Yeah, I guess, Asila, do you bleed blood?
No, but apparently I just aspirated whiskey, so
Oh,
that's
no.
pleasant.
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
I
Ooh.
know, that actually, do you bleed blood? Okay.
That was rough.
What other thing to look up? Yes.
I know Speaker Druvessa is gonna give us some info another day. I can't
Yeah,
remember
she
what
said she wants you guys to celebrate. We could go into that. If you guys want to do anything, or you guys just say, "Hey, we party with the locals."
I mean, obviously, well, Fades is amped. He's excited. He's gonna be performing, all through the night.
So you guys have like two big places to kind of follow the crowd. There's the North Look. That's one of the hotels. Or I don't know another one. Is that really it? The only one that really has? I thought there was like two big ones. No, I guess it is the North Look Hotel. So that's usually that's where kind of like they're encouraging you guys to go if that's where you want to party. Or if you're like house party,
Sure. Yeah.
just pick a random peasant's place to party at. I mean,
Yeah. Absolutely. Party at Dave's house.
So yeah, since we've been here before, do we know if there's a house that's like the nicest, like the mansiony house in town
yeah,
that would have like
you're
the good hors d'oeuvres?
You're like, this is where the NFL players live.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what neighborhood is that one?
You're never gonna guess how they spell hors d'oeuvres.
How do they spell it, Bofades?
Get so serious there. How do you spell it? Tell me.
But no, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. I'm in.
Okay, so you guys are going to the hotel. I mean, you could ask. I mean, you really, at this point, like, you guys are heroes. If you guys wanted to get a place here, I'm sure the speaker could make that happen. That's not outside of her powers.
So, the 2024 DMG has something about bastions in it.
Oh, interesting.
I'll send something in the Zoom chat.
Or the Zoom chat. Yeah, that works. Let's see here.
It's kind of complicated. I don't know if you want to look into this, but it's something I thought of that I remembered from some of the 2024 videos.
Okay, that's kind of fun. I mean,
I don't know too much about this, so I'd have to look into this to see.
I mean, I'm as the GM here. I'm not opposed. I mean, if you guys want to partake in having your own establishment or building something within Bryn Shander, doesn't have to be this town. I mean, the real estate's probably going to be expensive here, but
East Haven, the real estate's probably pretty cheap at this point, maybe.
Yeah, East Haven.
Right.
So,
Well,
They're practically giving it away.
Lightly damaged property.
Where's our pot at?
Oh, you left it at the ramshackle, right?
The ramshackle, yes.
So that's in Lonelywood.
You mean the soup? You mean the soup?
Yeah, the soup thing. So you guys still have to collect on that.
Yeah, that's why it's in the chat. Do we have any letters or a check for our cut? Do we need to send some people to collect?
Okay, that's funny. So you do, because you did ask it before you left about inquiring. So you actually do have a letter. And so here, I don't have it exactly, but written out here. But you do have a response, and just like hello to the Southerners, and it's just like question mark if that's actually your name. That's like it. So just like greetings, hope things are well. See, the pot has been a great success. I appreciate your investment in the Ramshackle Inn. We do have your monthly stipend or percentage. I'm more than willing to send out a rider if you're okay with me deducting from some of the costs and send out a rider, or you're more than welcome to stop by anytime at Lonelywood and I can give it to you then.
We need to
Did she
interview
disclose?
checks.
Did she disclose what the amount was in the letter, or no?
She did not.
Okay.
Which is kind of useless. It seems like that's pretty relevant.
Yeah. Do we know how much it would cost for a rider? Like what it would typically cost to do that?
So, I'm like thinking about this like kind of Pony Express style type thing. Like if you're just asking for a letter, right? Like that's you could probably like Speaker DeVesta would hand wave it. Those costs, you'd be like, well, I have to send stuff out. You can just send it with my stuff. But depending on the amount, it'll probably be a certain like because there's a certain weight associated to it. Like if it carry anything, it'd probably be like a handful, like maybe 2-3 gold depending on the distance.
And we only earned like 1.5 gold, so we actually owe money.
Right. That's why I was like, okay, depending on how much we actually get, that might not be worth it. But
I mean, if you think about it, I mean, it hasn't been that long.
How far away is Lonelywood?
That's a good question. Let me.
Because Oz has a really fast phantom steed that.
Right.
You know, if you want to try and trust Oz to go pick up some coin. I mean, he might do that if we want to take a breather until we head off to the underground city of the dead.
It's interesting because Lonelywood, how you would get there, there is kind of like a main path that kind of like you go from here to Targos, then Targos. So you have to start just to be clear. So you have to leave Burnchander. You go west a little bit to get to Targos. That's where the main road goes. Then you go from Targos and you go like northeast, so kind of like swings back around to Tourmaline, and then from Tourmaline you then get to Lonelywood. So it's definitely like a couple days worth of travel depending on how fast you want to make it. If you wanted to like not take the main pass, you could just go straight northeast-ish to Tourmaline and then go to Lonelywood, but you would encounter some perils potentially or some difficult terrain.
So that metallic dragon, I put down what the route was gonna be. So it said like Tourmaline to Lonelywood to Bremen to Targos and Brinchander. So
yeah. So okay, let me. Here, give me 1 second.
But that makes sense. Let me see. Okay, so I kept track of how many people had died from before, and everyone in Lonelywood survived. They just had structures destroyed. And we were given a report that the Ramshackle was destroyed, so maybe we should make a trip.
That's what maps would be available. I thought it was not in here.
Maybe.
I was checking on the journal tab here. Okay.
I had that about 1,000 people had died from the dragon attack. About 1/3 to 1/4 of the 10 towns was wiped out.
So now's the time to set up some sort of bastion of civilization up here.
Mm-hmm.
Or Overwatch character, I don't know which.
First, can you guys not see this map?
No, I don't see anything right yet.
No?
I saw something pop up with a broken
Yeah.
image.
Great.
Yeah, I saw some.
That's not what I want. You can close that. Shoot. Dang it.
Tin Towns is very different than I was envisioning.
Stand by here.
I mean, so the thing is, we could build property in Lonelywood if we're gonna have the ramshackle giving us money anyways.
Might be a premium to get material up there and get access to stuff. So I don't know.
What?
We'll see if our fearless GM can get us a map.
Here, let's try this here. Can you guys see this?
Yes.
Okay.
But I don't see any
Icewind Dale.
towns.
Yeah, it was stupid. What the heck? Where's the town?
Yeah, because they were wiped out, Oz. Okay.
Stand by. Hang on.
It's no longer 10 towns. It's just like 3 towns.
Yes. They're going through a rebranding.
Triple town.
Oh, of course. It's like, what the heck? The one that... Okay, whatever. We'll just go back to this. Okay, that's fine. You guys can't see my cursor, right?
Yeah.
My little thing activate. Okay. So... That's stupid. Okay, I'll make sure to fix this. This is actually driving me a little bit insane. But, okay. So, Bryn Shander is, like, right here. Okay. And then the main path... So... Targos is like right around here, and then Bremen is just like a little bit farther out from that. And then so the path how it goes, it kind of goes from Bremen to Targos. Then Targos, you kind of follow this like line here, and it'll take you all the way to Tourmaline right here. And then Lonelywood is right by the woods over here. So the mechanical dragon, when it went from Lonelywood to Bremen, it flew over this body of water right here.
So looking at
That
the
makes sense.
scale,
Yeah.
if we follow the roads, it's like 20 miles.
Yeah. So like it could take a day, but given the other thing that's difficult you have to account is like the movement within the snow that I've been like, that's what I've been adding on like a multiplier depending on how well it's dependent on how well you guys do your survival checks and like the weather that day, which at first I was rolling for, and now I'm just kind of deciding but what the weather looks like.
Yeah.
Because it's like a pretty decent percentage, it's just going to be snowing all the time, and I was like, wow, okay, they'll just like never get anywhere anytime soon.
Okay.
It was like light snow, medium snow, blizzard, or nothing. Like those were your options essentially. So anyhow, so this map is huge. So okay, I guess since we're here, let me find a different map. I swear I thought I had something.
Trying to find like how far do horses go? Oh, maybe this was horse. Oh, okay. It's just saying that a horse can go up to 30 miles in a day if it's moving fast, or 18 if it's moving slow.
Why? That's all like. What's the Well, this isn't certainly annoying. Okay. Actually, let me do something different here. Well, I just share my stupid screen. Okay.
I see someone's mouse going crazy.
Okay, can you guys see this on Zoom?
I did briefly.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I don't know if you guys can see my cursor. There you go. This is a better.
Okay. Yeah.
You guys can see how like Bridgehander, you go over here. There's Targos, then there's Bremen. Then it has to like wrap around the main path here, and the dots kind of correspond to the roads here.
Yeah, because we ran through the east way to get to Brinchander.
Correct. Yes, you guys went from east to
Going west.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right.
Going
The
west.
west way.
Yeah, you're going west on the east way. Yes. Just for some context here, Zardarok's castle was like down here. The paths where you pass like the Goliaths were somewhere around here as well. Sorry, the castle was kind of like closer here to the spine of the world. And then this is where you guys came up from the south. You took the 10 trail.
Okay.
So you can see, and then you guys have traveled pretty far out. When you guys were trying to find the kind of like following along here to meet up with the frost giants, and then do the negotiations. So you've traveled quite a bit, and I mean, you guys can see this is a lot of nothingness outside of St. Towns. Not that there isn't anything out there, but then the other thing is up north here, where the Sea of Moving Ice is supposedly where Oral, the Frostmaiden, that deity, her domain resides, and that's where Belen's having you go. And
Okay.
so this kind of gives you a bit of an indicator. So you guys haven't been to all the towns. I don't think you've actually stopped in Tourmaline. You kind of probably like gone around it.
I don't recall going there, like stopping.
Yeah, or like
Calvin must have been huge to have a cairn that size.
Right?
Yeah.
Only thing I have in my notes is Tourmaline and something about Finnegan is our contact.
Mhm.
But I don't remember that. Finnegan.
Finnegan.
Oh, there was a wild evil moose in Lonelywood, and
That's
Finnegan was
right.
supposed to give us information about it, but we got to Lonely. We figured it out.
Mhm.
Okay.
So, what's the other thing I want to say on this? Oh yeah. So the other thing was like you don't know which piece of rock or ice sheet or any of this where this island is, and so you had options in terms of like either taking this like mythical whale that you've heard about, or there was another option in terms that could be of flying that was briefly recommended. So just something to think about. And then Lonelywood, of course, is surrounded by woods, which I briefly mentioned. Anyhow, okay. Now that you got that in your mind, I'll stop sharing there. And I will fix this. What's going on? Hey, there he is.
Hey, what's up?
You all right? Everything okay?
Yeah, everything's fine.
Okay.
So we kind of wasted our time because it turns out we were on the city limit border between Lenexa and Overland Park. So we went to the Lenexa police station. After doing everything, they're like, bad news. You got to do this in Overland Park. Like, oh my God.
No way.
What?
Yeah, we spent like maybe 30, 40 minutes there, and then they're like, yeah, you're going to have to do all this again at Overland Park. It's like, oh my God.
Well, this isn't our
You're like-
jurisdiction.
You're like, can you just fax it over to them so they can get started?
Yeah.
They're like, what the heck's a fax machine?
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you guys are okay at least.
Yeah. So we're fine. So
There's just like a minor fender bender on the street or something.
yeah, he just smacked. We were just stopped on the exit ramp. We'd been stopped there for several minutes, and he was behind us for several minutes, stopped, and he just decided to gun it right into the back of the car.
Oh, shit.
And he
He's
was
like,
driving a complete piece of shit 26-year-old van.
Oh.
And he was shaking like a leaf, though, when he was giving me his insurance.
Oof.
Of course
like,
he was. Yeah.
He's like, your car's fine. There's no damage. I was like, nope. Give me your insurance.
Yep.
You're like, I'm not playing that game, man.
Well, Sonya hit her face on something. She has like a cut over her eye. I don't know from what.
Oh, wow.
I think she was maybe like holding her phone and hit her face on her
I
phone.
get
or
it.
something. So
Also, the person who says your car is fine is always the person who's at fault. Every fucking time. Like, without question.
Yeah.
I mean, isn't that kind of like when brothers hit each other and it's like, oh no, you're fine, and when
Stop
the other
crying,
one starts
don't
like
tell
crying? Yeah, don't tell.
There's
Don't
a
say
bone
anything.
sticking out of the arm.
Yeah, it's fine.
Walk it off.
Yeah, so okay. Anyhow, so you guys kind of have an idea here. We really have not accomplished much, Matt, so you really didn't miss anything, which
Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, we're
I just
deciding
found one.
whether. Huh?
Go ahead.
Oh, we did get a letter from our, ramshackle, and basically she said, I have your monthly stipend. If you want me to send a rider, I can deduct the cost of the rider. And then at that point, I asked the GM, well, does it say in the letter how much the stipend is? And he said, no.
What the? or how much the cost of the rider is?
Yeah,
Right.
none of this information.
We're gonna have to work on that.
Yep.
You're gonna have to work on your communication. Well, her management skills are still lacking. She's
Right,
working
she's
on
pretty young, I think, right?
it. Yeah.
I think she's
Mhm.
pretty young.
So
Okay.
she knows how to run a bar, and that's about it.
Well, maybe.
I mean, we don't know how well of a bar she's running. She
Why don't we
doesn't even
just-
know how to disclose details.
I mean, a rider can't be that much, but maybe they have the security. Why don't we just say we'll come back by whenever it's convenient, and we'll just pick up more than our monthly stipend when we're there.
Yeah. I mean, the other thing is like what I was mentioning, Bellin, and like the journey you're taking, you're considering going up north. So you could, if you wanted to route that direction, take a quick pit stop. Just something to think about. It is slightly out of the way, but it's not horrible. Okay, so so we were gonna go to the Northlook. You guys go to the Northlook. Are all of you participating? Are you guys all gonna?
Oh,
go
he's
get-
asking if we're partying up with the,
with the locals.
townspeople.
That's pretty much where we ended last time. You guys are like, nah, I want to get to the next part, which is fine. We can fast forward through that. But you have an invite.
I
to
said
party.
I wanted to go to wherever the mansions are, where all the freaking rich people are, and I want good hors d'oeuvres and whatever.
And yeah, so Speaker to Best is like, well, like those people are usually more of a refined taste, and I usually partake at those events. You wouldn't like them. You wouldn't enjoy them.
Where's your library? Where's your public library? That's where Oz wants to go.
Public library. Oh, there's no such thing here. You'll find that very few people here in Brinchander can read.
You know who can read, Oz? The rich people, because they can afford to send their kids to.
I bet they have a reader,
else.
so they don't even read themselves.
Yeah, they have a town crier. They have a town reader.
Yeah.
The one person in the entire, like, Speaker Devessa can't even read.
Yeah.
She's like,
Okay, so we have an IOU essentially from the speaker. We have a party to go to from the townsfolk.
yeah. So she also said, so Bellin was kind of asking to meet with you all. She's kind of the one that's kind of like is the point of contact for your next quest. She Speaker Devessa said you should meet with her tomorrow, enjoy your evening and stuff like that. Like, there's really no rush. So what are y'all's thoughts? Not all at once, guys.
I guess we'll just probably relax until the next day, or Bofades is probably partying, but I don't know that. I don't know if it's really Oz's space scene.
Sure. Okay. So then I guess we'll just. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, I feel like Bofades is going to party. I'll probably stay near Orla. I don't know how the night's gonna be, if she's gonna turn again, but we don't need one of those happening at a party.
So
So
Whirl is like keen on going to the party with Bofades.
great. Then I'll come along, but I will probably not like drink a lot because I don't normally do that.
Okay. So we have three people. So we have Orla, Bofades, and Zoran. They're going to the party. Are the rest of you guys just gonna retire, hang out?
Jimothy will probably retire.
Okay. Asilo?
Sorry, I'm arguing with developers.
Okay.
For breaking my stuff. And no, I will probably go back to the hotel room for the night. I'm
Okay.
a little upset that our companion has left us on kind of crappy terms.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll cut for the rest of you. The three of you: Zoran, Bofades, and Orla. So you guys, I mean, it's pretty much like going gangbusters at the North Look. And there's like a bouncer and everything, you know, and they see you guys and you're like, oh yeah, front of the line, of course, right this way. So you guys get inside, and I mean, it is just hectic, as it is pandemonium. Like, it is just insane. People are like, you know, they welcome you, they cheer, they're like, yes, you know, they like immediately pick Bofades up because he allowed it to happen before. So they pick him up, and they're all kind of like crowd surfing you to the front of the bar.
Should be. Yes.
Somehow you get a drink in hand already. And, I mean, they're just celebrating you. Why don't the two of you give me some perception checks, please?
$16.
16? Okay. What about you there? Oh, okay.
20.
20, okay. Give me 1 second here.
That's because you're being lifted up, Bofades. You can see more.
I got that viewpoint.
Yes.
Okay, so Bofades, you spot, like, I don't know, something about it. Like, you notice that like there's a bunch of people that are like, you know, everyone's celebrating, everyone's kind of in a good mood, but there seems to be like one person who's just kind of like eyeing the kind of like the two of you, maybe like going back and forth, and they're like expressionless, and you know, they're kind of wearing like a hood. You can't really tell any of these distinguishing features, but it looks like a humanoid. You're not telling if it's like a half elf or some human, but like they're standing up, and they're kind of at like this like brown cloak, and they're kind of like hood up, which is kind of interesting for being inside. And they're looking at you. And are you doing anything, Bofades? Like, I mean, you're currently being like about to be dropped in front of the bar.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you also kind of like break through the crowds in order to get to this person, but.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do like a couple of things here.
Okay.
When I get dropped onto the bar, you know, I'm gonna say a few lines, crack a joke, and I'm gonna fire off a like a color spray, like just into the air. Not at someone trying to like blind them, right? But like a celebratory.
Oh wow! Okay.
Just like just kind of distraction thing, and then I'm gonna grab a beer off the bar, and as that's kind of spraying, I'll see if I can't duck down and make my way over to the two guys giving the eye.
Oh, sorry, it's just one person, but yeah,
one person. So that's why I'll have that second brewski ready to go to throw it at him and question why they don't look like they're having a good time.
Okay, so why don't you give me a
one person, two eyes. Thanks, Greg.
Why don't you give me a performance just for your you know, how well you dazzle the crowd.
I'm gonna roll like a 1, and you're gonna tell me I accidentally shot the bartender in the face.
Yeah, you like immediately.
13. All right.
Do you get like a bonus or anything like that? Well, I forgot what you have a special something. I forgot if you had something that like you
on persuasion and deception.
persuasion. That's what it was. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, so 13. So not bad. It's not like your best color spray. You know, it's like it's not really my kind of art.
Feeling that.
You know, they're like you know, this it's so last century. And but I mean, some people are, you know, they're still having a good time. It's really
Performance anxiety.
But as you kind of take the time to cast it and you kind of like look out into the crowd to kind of like start making your way, you kind of grab your beer or your ale and you start like going, you notice that that person is no longer in that location.
Do I see where they've gone? Are they making their way towards the door?
Yeah, give me another perception check.
Do I see them? Obviously, we're on other sides of the room.
No, unfortunately, did not see him the first time, so you're not able to kind of track this individual.
Okay, cool.
Actually, why don't you roll a perception? I mean, you could see him again, but
Oh, wrong roll. Fuck me.
And his name is John C.
oh, fair. Okay, I mean, that's fine. We'll just keep that. You got
it's a 23.
Yeah, all right.
There's too many dang people in here.
Yeah, so Bovades, you notice, yeah, I mean, Zoran, you ain't see shit. We're like, there's still people are trying to like grab you and trying to like pick you up to crowd surf. And you're like, ew, gross, poor people. And so then eventually, Bovades, you kind of notice that this person's like heading towards the door and leaving. That's where they're going.
Okay.
You have a moment here to either do something. They're like close to leaving, so if you don't call out, they're gonna leave, or you have a moment here.
Okay.
Or you can let them go, one way or the other.
Oh, I don't think I can do that. I'm gonna point him out to the crowd and say,
Yeah, what do you think? Yeah.
Hey, it looks like someone here is not having too much fun. You, sir, come have a drink with what remains of the Southerners.
What remains? We were like, what remains? Did somebody die? Did somebody die? And like immediately like whispers among.
Always keep them guessing.
Okay, so
I'm gonna particularly request that if he doesn't turn around, someone stop him.
Okay, that's fine. What I'll do is they're retired. Yeah, so I'll carry over natural 20. That's fine, even though it was for perception. But like, yeah, somebody kind of like intercedes them, and this person kind of like turns around, and so they're kind of keeping their head low, and they kind of like come up to you, and they're like, yes, hello, good job. Way to slay the dragon there.
That is what we do. I noticed you seem to be sulking during this time of celebration and making your way to a quick exit in an early night. But I thought you looked like you could use an ale, and I'll try and hand it to the person.
Yeah, and you notice as you're kind of closer, it seems like kind of like a maybe like late 20s or like early 30s like man, and he seems to kind of like have like a really thin face. It seems like not so much that like he's like a really thin person, just kind of like almost like malnourished, and he takes it and he's like, oh. Thank you. Bovades, is it? That's what I heard people call you.
That's what they tell me.
Yes. No, it's just been a couple days. Yeah. Sorry. I figured I should probably step away since I'm not really celebrating with the rest of the crowd. You know, I don't want to ruin the vibe, as so they say.
This is a celebration for everyone. We've freed the city from some horrible creatures.
Yes. That should be celebrated. Of course. Yes.
I take it you're not from here then, if you've been traveling and are not willing to celebrate with the town or finding joy in the festivities.
No. I'm not from Bryn Shander, if that's what you're saying. Yeah, no, I'm just not from around here. Just stopping by, I suppose.
Ah. Well, if you're tired and weary, this is not a bad place to stop. What brings you into the town?
Oh, just some commerce, perhaps. Nothing. Doing some trade, maybe. Why don't you give me an insight check there?
Yeah, absolutely. Huh. Commerce.
Yeah, like what does that even mean?
Who does this guy think he is, Jimothy? Oh, I dabble in a little of this, a little of that. 13.
So he continues, and he's just like, yeah, no, I do a lot of different trading, different wares. Trade with some of the folks that come from the south. That's usually my line of work, and I go to each of the 10 towns and see what's all about here.
Oh. Is there anything that we would be interested in? We are a rather dashing group of adventurers. Your wares might be worthy of Bofadi's name.
Oh no! I would be ashamed to show you my wares. and he's just like, no, please. And you notice that like he's kind of like his eyes are kind of like darting back and forth a little bit. Like he was he's like he keeps looking over to like where Zoran's probably standing, and then Orla, and then back at you.
Okay.
But he's just like, anyhow, I appreciate the drink, and he takes another swig at it. It's like, I'll let you celebrate with the other folks here. Maybe I will stay here. I don't know. I'll inquire about the.
I'm gonna
keeper.
I'm gonna finish my drink, and I'm gonna look over at kind of the nearest person near me, and I'm gonna say, "Hey, grab 2 more," and I'm gonna tell this guy I insist that he stays, and that he seems rather nervous, and I don't like that. I want to make sure he's comfortable in this town. And I'm gonna ask him why he's being shifty.
He's like, oh no, I barely drink. I was like, I can't. Please give it to someone else. It's just like one's plenty for me. I mean, that's usually too much. I mean, feel free to share with the rest of the folks. And he's gonna start turning away and walking off from you. He's kind of using this opportunity to leave. God damn. He does not consent. Yeah, what are you doing? This is interesting. This guy is like not having any of your charm, which is kind of interesting.
I'm sorry. Did you say Bofades has charm in our game?
Oh,
you know what? Actually, that's fair. I should let you roll for it. Why don't you give me a persuade, right? Because you're asking him to like trick with you, and you have charm. Now let's let the dice decide it.
Well, Bofades does.
Yeah.
Oh.
That is a 19.
19. Okay, so let me roll here for him. See if he's tempted by your.
Oh my god, he's gonna get like a 2.
So he decides, he's like, all right, maybe I'll stick around here. I will only have this one drink though, but I'll join you for a bit. Maybe I should lighten up a little bit. Please tell me about your journey, or are you gonna announce it to the crowd of your? And he seems to lighten up a little bit.
Okay, good. At this point, I'm gonna call over Zoran and Orla. Kind of waving the beard, having a drink, saying, "Come, we'll tell you about the travels that we've had. We've been telling the town all night, but always want to make a new fan."
They serving food in this establishment?
There is. What do you want?
Huh?
You said you wanted some food?
Yeah. Are they serving food, or are they just doing beer?
No, they are serving. You have to request it, so they're not like going around, but like,
Perfect. Then, yeah, if I see food coming around, I'll be like, "Hey, can we get
yeah, and they're
4 plates?"
Yeah, so
bowls.
their tonight's special is like a beef stew.
Ooh, yeah. Let's get 4 of those. One for me, Bofades, Orla, and whoever this guy is. Hello, guy.
Oh, and he's like, hello, pleasure.
What's your name?
Oh,
I'm Zoran.
I apologize. How rude of me. I'm Pavos.
Pavos?
Yeah, it's Pevos, Pavos. Or Pavos if you want.
Does that sound like a familiar southern name that we would know, maybe? Is that pretty common?
Why don't you give me a history check?
What the hell's going on?
Could be any name.
Okay, that's not fair. I lived in the woods, so I don't know anyone.
Okay. I'll let Bofades roll.
And his name is John C.
Okay.
See,
well,
this makes total sense because Bofades knows way more people in this world than I would.
so he
Yes, exactly.
he's just like Bofades, because you understand that like the north here is composed of like a bunch of different people. Some of them are exiles from the south and like that. And this name isn't all too uncommon, but you definitely, it's not like a northern southern specific name. Like it's just a name.
Okay, perfect.
So, and you haven't heard of this individual or anything like that, so you can confirm that this is just some rando. It's not like some famous person or anything I'm impersonating. So,
right. So it is just a shifty person. Got it.
yeah.
Or there's not like a warrant out for his arrest or something.
Right. Yeah. You haven't seen anything like that. It's just like this guy draws attention or is wanted or anything like that. He's completely a rando. So he's like, yes, the name's Palos. I was telling your friend here, Bofades, that I'm a merchant of some sort and do a little bit of trading up here, and I figured I'd stop by and in Brinchander and yeah.
That's cool. Do you have any of your like merchandise on you? Is it something you carry, or is it something like that you keep in a shop somewhere?
You're right. Let me unveil my trench coat here. And he's like, aha, behold! No, he's like, no.
Ormans.
So he's just like, no, not on me, but maybe if you meet me in the square, the kind of the merchant square tomorrow, I'll show you what I have if you're interested.
All right.
Is it like baked goods, like cupcakes?
Oh no, nothing like that.
Dang.
Weapons,
You'll have to excuse my
items,
friend. She's always hungry.
clothing,
No.
traveling gear. A basic store. Think of it as like maybe a Bass Pro Shop or something of the sort. But traveling.
We're more Cabela's people, right?
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
right.
I was gonna say Cabela's.
Oh,
sorry. Well, I don't really like traveling that far north to to
Okay,
break
cool,
these
cool.
news.
That makes sense why you wouldn't have it on you or something.
Right, yes. And now he's kind of like looking to the door again. He's just like, I really should go. Please.
But you have food on the way. I mean, I bought 4 bowls.
Oh,
That'd be a
you're
waste
right,
of
you're right.
food.
How could I be rude? And I mean, this guy's just like really just doing the bare minimum conversation wise. So I don't want to like, I mean, I'm fine role playing all this out, but what are your guys' objective with him? Like, what are you guys hoping to kind of extract from him? Like, he is clearly not divulging anything.
Well, I mean, you just said he was very shifty with his eyes darting around between us, so I could not trying to see if he was just in awe, or if he was seeing if there was a way to mean harm to us.
Yeah, I mean, with your insight, you're not. I mean, you're able to tell he's like not really kind of divulging much. So there's definitely he's concealing something. But yeah, you're not quite sure if he like is just not entertained. He wants to cause harm to you guys. You really can't quite tell.
Okay.
No, I'll just let him. He can do whatever after he eats. I'm not gonna spend my money on a bowl of soup that he's not gonna have, or stew.
No, he will partake. He'll join you guys.
Yeah. Well, I guess in that case, if we're not getting anything out of him, I feel like both ladies would say, "Well, I guess we'll see you tomorrow. We look forward to seeing your wares, and don't go too far."
Oh,
The hell?
yeah.
Oh, ladies.
And he kind of gives you a look. He's just like, he kind of looks back at you. He's like, yeah, don't leave town. And he kind of like chuckles a little bit. And it's like a really like awkward chuckle. Like you're like, oh, okay. A little cringe. And so he eats quickly and then he kind of leaves. So are you going to put on a show for the crowd there, Bofades?
100%. Yes, after this conversation, I'll just kind of wade back into the crowd, so to speak, and start performing with my fantastic lute once again.
Okay, why don't you give me a performance roll? Yeah.
Oh, before Bofades goes. Oh, never mind.
What?
I was
You're
gonna
cast guidance?
give you. Yeah, I was gonna cast guidance.
Oh. Sure.
I'd be like, good luck up there.
All right. So what are you doing? How are you? I mean, you already kind of told some of the story when you first got into town. What are you doing different this time? I mean, people don't like the same story, Bofades.
Yeah. So, I've been workshopping the other ones that we've done. So we're in this case, we can't just keep recounting the tale of the dragons. So we need to talk about the hags in the ice cave.
Okay.
The bitter negotiations with the frost giants and the trials and tribulations that we went through with that council, so to speak.
Okay.
So we'll be hitting the ones that the townspeople weren't aware of, but were taken care of around 10 towns.
Yeah.
Possibly a glorious hunt of that moose.
That's right.
Yeah. So certainly embellishing the tales, but making sure that we're driving home what the Southerners have done for the 10 towns.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, people eat it all up. I mean, it's not. It's kind of hard because like you already kind of gave your best story. I mean, you bested the dragon. So people, it's not like people aren't listening to your, people are definitely enthralled. So yeah, I would say that you will collect 5 gold, 27 silver. Roughly. I mean, some people throw more, some people throw less, and then 42 copper pieces throughout the night. We'll just say that's as maybe you don't tell all these stories like all at once, but like a story here and there. So yeah, pretty decent all. I don't know if you want to share with any of it with Zoran or.
Excellent.
You can just keep it.
I don't
want your money.
I don't think she needs my money, but yeah, I will eventually thank the townspeople. And Bofades, of course, being a satyr, he feeds off of this energy, and really channels it towards his wild nature that he has, natural born in the satyr realm, and yeah, of course, don't forget to tip your bartenders. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
So he'll party at this party as long as it's going on.
great. Okay, why don't you give me a Constitution saving throw as you continue to party? Zoran, are you going to continue drinking in the night, or are you gonna? Orla will as well. She will imbibe as much as you will, Bofades. So she will also roll the save here.
Oh no, I'm not like keeping, beer to beer. I'm definitely nursing mine, but she can partake as much as she
I
wants.
thought Orla
Bofades
walked
to
off
go.
into the wilderness.
No, you guys convinced her to come
No,
back.
Orla's with us.
Oh.
You convinced her.
Silo's depressed because
I'm distracted. I'm
I
sorry.
was like,
My shit
you're the one
doesn't
that
work.
convinced her to come back.
No, that's why I'm close by, because if she starts turning for some reason, which I don't think she's going to be turning now, but I just didn't know if she's going to turn into a werebear tonight or not. But no, I feel like Bofades and Orla are like going, mug to mug, pint for pint. And I'm over here like, oh no, I still have mine. Sorry.
Oh yeah, I'll be amping Orla up because we're gonna be in this together. I'll be talking about how many times she was knocked out.
Yeah, and you notice that Orla is at first she's a little bit hesitant, but then like towards the end of the night, like she kind of like starts drinking. She then starts like going like drink for drink with you, and she's not really holding her liquor all that well. You do fine. You kind of balance it. You're like, okay, I keep enough of everything in check. But you notice Orla, when like you take a shot or you drink something, she'll like drink it twice as fast without like eating something in between. And then at some point she's just like, and Zoran, you kind of notice that like Orla's a little bit like teetering or like leaning on something. Like she slurs a little bit of her words, like not doing so hot.
Oh,
But she's not transforming, so that's good.
You're picking her up off the floor later.
So we'll say to kind of move things along here, you guys party late into the night. I mean, at some point, the barkeep's just like, all right, out the lot of you, and like just starts like shooing you. Actually gets a broom and starts like sweeping some of you guys out of here. And then she's like, don't make me get the hitting stick. And
Get the hitting stick for him and her. I'm leaving.
You want the paddle, eh? He's like, get over here, pledge. And she's got like a paddle that says paddlin'. And she's like smacking some of the drunks out. They're already passed out. And they're like, oh, no, please. So eventually she's just like, if you ain't staying here, get the hell out. And she's like, and so, okay, so I'm assuming the three of you guys are staying at this place. The rest of your compatriots are.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, all right. So, I'm assuming you guys are all kind of in your separate rooms, or are you guys doubling up? I forgot to ask these logistics at the beginning.
I mean,
do they have enough for?
They actually do. They kind
rooms?
of like reserve for each of you to have your own room.
Perfect. I want my own room.
I'll be out in the hallway where I usually am.
I want to take a bath.
Yeah, and like everything's, and the barkeep and the innkeeper, she kind of tells you, she's like, oh yeah, everything's been taken care of. Speaker DeVesta's comping you for the night.
Can I? Is there a mini fridge in there? Just kidding.
She's like, no.
Just open the window.
Open the window, god damn it. Put your shit outside. I'm tired of you drunks. She starts raising the paddle at you, and she's like, wait, hang on.
We have a macro fridge outside.
Okay, so Jimothy, Oz, and Asylum, do you guys have anything you guys want to do before you guys retire to bed, or we can kind of move it on into the night? And
just moving on into the next day.
Okay.
Oz is gonna try and crack open the fabric of space to work on some like teleportation mechanisms.
Okay. Can you expand just a little bit on that? What does that even look like?
He's doodling in one of his books.
Okay. All right, give me a doodle roll here. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay. What would that be? Just like a dexterity?
Yeah, I guess. Let's roll dexterity. See how well you doodle. Okay. Pretty, not great. Yeah, you misspell your own name. You don't even get Oz right. It's 2 letters.
2 fucking letters, and I screw it up.
Okay, so you guys kind of go to sleep for the night. Asilo, since you're the only one that's hanging outside here.
Because I'm so distracted, don't even have my character sheet open. Okay, so everybody gets to look at my character sheet right now. Perception. There it is.
Okay. So
18.
With an 18, you hear like downstairs, like at like I mean, it's already stupidly late, but like maybe like an hour after everyone retires to bed, like a couple of like creaks of the floorboards downstairs.
I will stand silently in the hallway looking like a, suit of armor on display and wait and see if anybody walks up the hall.
Okay. So, as you're kind of sitting there, it may be like, maybe the first time you hear it, you notice that like quickly, like someone like kind of like pokes their head like kind of like down the staircase. I guess that's how you're viewing, and then like pops their head back. You didn't register them. You just saw like somebody like maybe a hood or something like that, like poke through their head and then come back. What do you do?
I will see. I will wait and see if they poke their head around the corner again.
Okay, so you kind of stay there. You kind of and you notice that it doesn't happen again. You don't hear any creaking of the floorboards. For another hour goes by, nothing. 2 hours go by, nothing. And then after a certain amount of time, you notice that like you hear, like it's starting to become morning, and you hear some shuffling downstairs, but it doesn't sound like someone trying to be hidden. It seems like they're just kind of like setting up again. Somebody's getting up for work. So so you guys can all mark that you've taken a long rest if you spent anything, and then we can kind of begin the next day. Yeah, so Orla wakes up with a little bit of hungover. Bophades, you're actually surprisingly fine somehow. Maybe you got some hydration in there, or you're just pacing yourself pretty well.
Crushing it.
Crushing it. All right, so it's a new day. You guys all have all your goodies. You guys take some nice baths. You actually smell pretty decent, all things considered. What are you guys planning on doing? You guys said you could meet up with Velen. You could go back to Speaker Duvessa. You guys can take some time. The world's your oyster in Brinchander here.
I'm gonna check out this Pavos merchant, tent. See if there's anything we would want. I doubt it.
Are any of you guys going with Zoran, or are you guys kind of doing your own thing?
Okay, I'm gonna go with Zoran because I met the guy last night.
Orla will join you all. She's a little like, oh, I don't feel so good.
I mean, I'm also gonna pick up like a matcha latte and like a pastry. I'm kidding.
It's like Orla's like snorting coffee grounds. Just like, it doesn't help. Yeah. So what are you guys doing? Are you guys kind of all going together? What's happening here?
Yeah.
We'll go.
All right. So you guys go to kind of like the Merchant Square area. It's early morning. People are setting up. Some of the merchants are like, they spot you and they're like, they're all beckoning you to like come check out their wares and all their goods. And you're kind of scanning across like the different stands and stuff like that, and you don't spot this Pavos individual.
I probably won't think anything of it. Whatever.
Okay, so do you guys want to do any shopping here? Anything of like standard? I mean, you'll find just like standard equipment here. There's nothing going to be that special. It's not like a magic shop. So, unless you guys are needing anything specific,
we'll spend the next like 2 weeks looking to find that special item.
Okay.
Yes.
That's good. That's
like
really
socks
good,
that don't ever get wet or something, or like just stay warm all the time.
Yeah.
That's really progressing the story along. I love it.
Yeah.
That's what people will subscribe to.
No, I think we go outside and start building up our own town, our like flying fortress.
Okay. I mean, you're more than welcome to. I'll have to do some research in terms of all the logistics for that. But okay, so you guys kind of walk around and you don't actually spot this individual. Where would you like to go next?
So not Duvessa. Who's the other person we're supposed to meet up with?
Velen. So she was kind of like the person that helped
Yes.
you in the first fight of the defense of Brinchander, and then she's kind of the one that's like all kind of crazy about this like quest here.
All right, let's do we know like generally where she's at? Obviously we know where to find Duvessa, so that's easier. We could go back to Speaker Duvessa first.
We'll just say that you guys take the time. You actually meet her at some
wherever. Okay.
Some place, wherever. Yeah. So you guys can meet up with her, and she's just like, "Oh, yes, finally." It's just like I've been. Okay, all right. First of all, welcome back. You're all great heroes. All good. Yes, all the nice things. But let's get down to business here. So, will you join me? Are you interested in this quest here?
Everybody speak all at once.
Yes. Remind me what it was, and
yes,
what new info do you have since we last saw you?
Let me repeat my my dialogue here.
Stay a while and listen.
Stay a while and listen.
And so she's just like, all right, well, again, we're looking to find this kind of ancient city buried under ice, and I believe it's up here closer to the north, the city of Ythrin. is a lost fragment of the Empire of Netheril, or however the hell you pronounce it. I don't remember. But it's kind of like Latin. You kind of read it and then you... Anyhow. And wizards created many of the magic items that we find scattered across the world today. This place truly holds magic beyond our wildest dreams. And I truly believe that there might be something even there to end this winter. Now, are you all familiar with the Arcane Brotherhood?
I forget how much Oz might know.
So you guys do recall that a bit ago, the wizard that was kind of like practicing necromancy. You guys remember him? And you guys like found his like fucked up place.
Yes, and I broke his toys.
Yeah, broke his toys, and he was burned at the stake essentially. Anyhow, he was part of that brotherhood. So they're not the best of folks, perhaps. I don't know. It's got a different, interesting reputation. They're kind of like mercantile guild, and I don't know if you guys want to. Actually, why don't you, Oz, you for sure. Why don't you give me a history check?
$22.
Okay. Yeah. So they're all over the place. Some of them are you kind of find them even in the south and everything like that. A lot of them reside in the city of Luskin, if you guys remember that city. And it really, it's one of those things where they're like, okay, yeah, they each have their own kind of like motives. They kind of like want to seek out magic and all this, like, and then some of them, the way they practice that may not always be the most morally clear. So, but anyhow, she's just like, through divination magic, the Brotherhood has learned that the city is buried deep inside the Red-Headed Glacier. And that would be quite far east from here. But I figured before we did that, we would go seek guidance or seek some artifacts that I heard from Oral herself's domain. Now, this could be potentially dangerous, but I figured that would be a good starting point in kind of deciphering what we're actually dealing with here. So we really have two paths in order to kind of prevail here. We either go north and seek out Oral and what the situation is, and I haven't been up there myself, or we go all the way east to Reghead and actually hopefully find something that might help us in the situation. Either way, both are incredibly dangerous, given that we have to travel about as far east as you possibly could in this area. Within the adventure path, of course, but...
And, it's only you coming along? Is it you and, like, more people or something?
No. I don't trust any of these ingrates. It would just be the lot of you.
What's it like being an ingrate, Orla?
Oh, right. Sorry. Is she with you?
Yeah, she's with us.
Orla's like, what's an ingrate?
It's the opposite of an outgrate, I think.
She's like, hey-o.
And, like, what's your motivation for wanting to do this? You just woke up and you're like, I want to do this. You're hearing voices telling you gotta do this, or what?
Oh, yes. Yeah. Oh, yes. The evil voice actually is beckoning me to go do this. No, she chimes in. She's like, well, as your friend might here understand, she kind of gestures towards Oz, like, as someone who's who practices and studies in the arts of magic, in the study of magic. I mean, finding great artifacts that kind of further our knowledge is just our entire being and purpose, I would argue. And I think it's our responsibility.
To track down the owlbears and to study them. Yes, I agree.
Oh, maybe not all of us share this vision. I really have no interest in owlbears. No offense, they are magnificent creatures, but...
All right, we have to kill her.
Oh,
all right, I guess that path's done. Let's go to Duvessa.
Wrap up this quest line.
Okay, so anyhow, she's...
Does she look like she goes like in the outdoors a lot? She looks like she can hold her own, or does she look like?
I don't know if I remember. Yeah, I remember showing you guys. So she's got like this like kind of like all white hair. She's a bit older. She's kind of got like this like her hair in like a perm, and then she has like an eye patch. I don't know if I mentioned that. And then on her shoulder, when you guys first met her, she had like this snowy white owl. It's not on her right now, but that was kind of like her animal companion. And yeah, I mean, she's got like a bunch of like winter clothing and then the whole sort. But she looks very experienced based on her appearance.
She's carrying weapons on her and stuff, like we are.
You notice that she does have a single blade, but as she tells you, she practices in magic, so that's probably her main line of defense. She knows that she has like something for like a dagger.
So when you hoping to leave? We got a couple of other people we gotta meet up with today, but you wanting to leave like today, tomorrow?
Speaker Duvessa mentioned that you could leave as soon as today.
Great.
Right. So, are we all ready to go? Or I'm really anxious.
Were we supposed to meet up with Duvessa too, or no?
You're more welcome to. She said she would have like
stuff for us, right?
I mean, she doesn't have anything specific tasks. She's just like, if you guys wanted to meet up and chat more in terms of like things you need, you're more welcome to bring that up. It was more of like if there was something throughout the week that you guys wanted to bring up for her needs wise, you guys could have requested that. But really, she's in kind of Duvessa's kind of in favor of you helping, because Velen mentions that, like, you know, this might help with this kind of like everlasting winter, and that's really like the final perceived threat right now of 10 towns.
I think the only thing we might want to pick up before we make this like really tough trek is maybe like a potion of something. I can't remember if we needed something like a potion of flying or strength or cold resistance or something. I don't remember.
Oh, potions. I
could
see.
even get that here.
I mean, I have my own potions for myself, but yeah, I guess I suppose I would recommend you picking up your own own wares.
Yeah, I still have a potion of cold resistance, and that's it.
Why don't we spend 20 minutes doing that?
Great. What do you guys want? I mean, I'll say that all the stuff that you've gotten before, you're able to kind of purchase if you want to. If you wanted to get like health potions, I would say you're able to get one potion of flying. You're able to get as many health potions as you want. Are able to purchase. But like potions of flying, I'll limit up to 2. Potions of giant or some sort of giant strength, that's going to be harder to come by. I'll probably have to roll for that.
What about potions of like halfling strength?
Yes, readily available. You get a strength of 9.
Potion of wizard strength, here you go.
Potion of wizard strength, and your strength gets reduced to an 8.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess maybe some health potions is what we should pick up.
I
Yeah,
have
are
2
you
in my
resistant?
inventory I still haven't used yet, so I will not pick up any more healing potions.
Yeah, do you guys want to do anything or purchase anything? This is your
I'm
chance.
gonna ask this lady if she's thinking a cart or like horses. I know it's gonna be cold up there, or either direction we go.
I suppose we could get a sled with dogs. That might be worthwhile. Probably speed things along.
Sure. How much would that be?
That is a great question. Let me look it up.
I can maybe purchase it this time around.
It costs. Wow, thank goodness. An empty sled costs 20 gold pieces. So you can get an actual sled, and then a single sled dog costs 50 gold pieces and can pull 350 pounds. And an empty the sled weighs 300 pounds, so you can only add. So you probably have to get multiple dogs.
Or we could rent a sled and I could summon a moose.
Okay. Lame, but all right.
I have
does
seen
your
that
moose
video
last?
of the moose just running through like 3 feet of snow, no problem.
Yeah, I would say that like a moose probably counts for like 4 dogs or something like that. That's probably under, but like what is that? 1,200 pounds? Yeah, I'll say a moose can pull 1,200 pounds, sure. I don't know
Okay.
if that accounts for all of you, because a silo weighs a shit ton.
One moose power equals 4.5 dog power.
Okay, so we could get 2 sleds, and then you can pull with the moose, with your moose, and then we could get 2 dogs for the other sled or something.
Oh, hang on.
I don't know.
Sorry, I stand corrected here. So I probably should finish the sentence. An empty sled has room at the back for 1 driver. So I'll say in order to kind of have this whole, let's see, maybe there's like a cooler sled. Okay, I'll say this. If you guys want to get like a cart equivalent sled, I guess you probably will need 2 of them. They'll cost 40 gold pieces each, and you can get 2 of them, and that will be all of you.
Okay, then I can put up the 80 gold for the 2 sleds we're getting.
I'll split
Okay.
it with you, Zoran, so I'll do 40.
Okay. So you have 2 sleds. One of them is being pulled
Deduct.
by a moose, and the other sled is. Are you guys gonna do something else? Or are you guys gonna purchase some dogs?
I mean, I can summon a phantom creature to try and pull the sled because you can attach things to it.
Okay. You just have to be constantly like reactivated, I presume.
Yeah, I mean, assuming someone else is driving. Where's that spell? Yeah, let's just throw this in the chat. So it's horse-like creature, unoccupied space. It's got a bridle, so I think that's the thing that you can hook up stuff to. I don't know. I don't play with horses.
Okay. So yeah, we'll say that you get. Okay, that's fine. I say you can do that. And I'll have people roll some animal handling checks for that.
So wait, does that use up it only lasts for an hour?
I can ritually cast it, so
Okay,
if somebody can control it, then hopefully
You can keep casting it every hour.
I can either try and recast it before it fades, or just we stop for 10 minutes.
Okay. And our new friend doesn't have anything like that, like a phantom steed or a moose.
She does not.
Damn.
Yeah, alas.
What is Orla's towing capacity?
I was going to ask that, but I'm like, that's kind of. I mean,
we
can't summon a full moon.
It's OP.
I'll say this. Yeah, I mean, if she was in like the werebear form or whatever, yeah, she would be insane. You definitely would replace one of these creatures. Okay.
So do we have enough sleds then for what, the 5 of us plus Orla plus our new person?
Yep, the 2 carts, we're doing like cart equivalent, is going to be enough for all of us.
Yeah, I would say that for the
Okay.
overall 7 of you, I guess. Probably 3 of you would go in one, and then because Silo would be fine. 4 would be in the other.
What healing potions are available in town? Just the basic ones, or any?
There is. You can buy up to 3 of whatever the next level is, like a greater or something like that.
Yeah. Just potion of greater healing, superior healing, and I think supreme is the best. So, how much were the greater ones? So I think the basic ones are like 50 gold.
Yeah, I forgot what. I think it was like it's like 150 or something like that, like 200. I don't know what the cost. It ain't cheap.
So I think I'm gonna pick up one of each, just a regular basic one, and then one of the next tier up.
So yeah, sorry, they're up here in the north, they're going to be 110 each.
So 220 total?
Yes.
Okay.
If you're okay.
Wait, they're both the same price? That doesn't make sense to me.
So the potion of greater healing, I'm having it to be 110, and then the potion of regular healing is just 50.
Okay, so it's 160 total.
Yeah, 160 total. Sorry, I misspoke there.
Okay.
We don't get a heroes discount? Just kidding. We're frequent buyers. I have a punch card.
Punch card.
And to clarify, is our sled, does it need to be returned, or is this like a straight up purchase? I can keep this.
This is yours. You guys have sleds now.
Perfect. I'm gonna get it, chiseled with Zorn's name on it.
Okay. The only thing I'll need is in the chat, one of you define the split. Who's going with who? So we'll need 3 and 4, and a Silo has to be part of the group of 3.
Oh.
I'll go with
Let's say probably a Silo, Orla, and Jimothy.
Okay.
In one, because 2 big and a small, and then the other 4 in the other one would be about average.
And Oz, I can, steer the steed.
Okay, so yeah, somebody just put that in the chat. You guys split. So Silo, Orla, and Jimothy in one sled, and then Oz, Bofades, Soren, and Bellin in the other one. And then Bellin, for those of you who are wondering, is VELLYNNE. On a lot of double letters.
Sorry, can you say that one more time?
VELLYNNE.
Oh.
Yep. So that'll be in cart 2. Too fast to cart. Okay. Cool. All right. So you guys have some goods. You guys purchased some stuff. Are you guys ready to travel? So I guess the only decision you have to make is whether you guys want to go north, go up to seek out Oral's island, or start doing the long trek east. And we're talking perhaps weeks of travel. So one's probably going to be like a couple days, maybe a week of travel. The other one could be weeks of travel.
So if we go towards Oral, can't we, aren't we passing by Lonelywood? Or we could potentially do that?
Divert from there, yeah. Put a little pit stop there.
I mean, I'd be kind of down to do that, but up to everyone else.
We'll do that.
Yeah. I mean, we can go toward the angry god.
Yeah, I mean, the preference is more of just like, hey, do you want to go to this like city, potential city, and like just hope you find something, or like have a bit more knowledge about the situation? But you also are taking a greater risk because you're going into this deity's domain.
Just out of character, don't know that level 7 is really the level we need to go up against the deity. But level 8, if we get there, then it's clear cut.
That's God
But
fighting.
Oz, you have a direct line to your god. It's fine.
Yeah, he don't pick up as often as I would like. He's not as responsive.
Because you're so needy. I bet
Yeah,
if you took a break, he'd like miss you and be like, I need to talk to that Oz guy.
We actually have counseling scheduled to work through this. It's really awkward because he is the counselor as well.
Okay.
Really feel like they're ganging up on me.
So it seems like you guys were wanting to go north first, so I like it. Interesting idea. We'll see how that goes. Okay, so then we'll start there. Why don't you guys, the two of you that are driving, give me some animal handling checks, please.
I'm gonna cast guidance on myself.
Okay.
And then animal handling.
Okay.
Who's driving the other cart? Is it
You're driving the other cart?
Silo, or do you want me to drive a Silo?
I mean, my steed kind of automatically does what I tell it to because it's bonded with me, so I don't have to worry about it.
Okay,
Yeah, I figured you guys didn't have to actually do anything at the end.
Yeah.
Nice. Well,
It's like
that's the same case for Oz.
you summon a spirit that assumes the form of an unusually intelligent, strong, and loyal steed, creating a long-lasting bond, blah, blah, blah. And basically I can communicate with it psychically for a mile, and we have an agreement to get shit done.
Okay, are you going to be constantly casting this? Because it's only for 10 minutes.
The fine steed, it takes 10 minutes to cast, but once cast, it's there until I dismiss it.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, so the text for the Phantom Seed, a large quasi-real-like horse-like creature. Doesn't say anything about intelligence, so yeah, we'll just stick with Zoran rolling the rolls. Which is fine. I mean, it's not a particularly hard DC.
17.
17. Yeah, that's sufficient. You guys start traveling north, and you're making decent progress. Yeah, are you guys doing anything along your travels? Are you guys chatting about anything, doing any activities? I mean, you guys, especially those of you that aren't really driving the cart, you can kind of just hang out, which is a bit nice. You're wondering why you didn't do this before.
Timothy's just going to keep an eye on the surroundings and maybe small talk. How's we're going?
Okay, why don't you give me a perception roll there, Timothy? First roll of the night, I think, for Timothy. Damn, first
buddy.
Roll for the night. Okay, with a 26. It's so funny, I swear. It's only you, Timothy, that sees this shit. So, as you're traveling north, you're kind of looking out. And maybe you're a little bit bored and you're just kind of like, you're like heads and you're just kind of like looking out from the cart, or sled cart, whatever you want to call it. And you spot something that you've seen before, like a large white creature running into the distance.
I don't say shit.
I bet it's like a Yeti and not even an owlbear.
How old did it look?
You are not even in our cart, Asylum. You're not even in our cart.
No, Timothy's in Asylum.
I'm with Asilo and Orla, but Asilo is not aware of it to ask how old it is.
Yeah. Jimothy, from your point, yeah, this is a pretty decently large white ball moving off out into distance. Now, I will say it is fair that somebody from the other cart, if they want to roll a perception check, they can to see if they also spot this.
I will keep an eye on the skies.
Okay, give me a perception check there, and then if somebody wants to give me a perception check.
I mean, I guess since I'm driving, I probably am seeing some stuff around me, just because of a driver, so.
Bofades is reading his book.
Okay.
Nerd. Just kidding.
14.
Okay, 14 and 16. Okay, yeah, you guys, looks like there is some light snowfall, but it's nothing intense. Like, it's not really impeding you guys besides, like, the base layer that's already there. But you don't immediately spot anything. Oz, you kind of maybe get a little bit tired of looking in the sky. You don't see any, like, white dragon swooping in or anything of the sort, or any other type of dragon, for that matter. You notice that Velen is kind of, like, writing in her journal. That's the only thing that you guys notice, that she's, like, writing vigorously. But yeah, you guys ride this out for a couple hours. I would say about maybe like, well, I guess we can kind of keep this up most of the day. And then I would say, Bofades, you can mark that you have about 4 additional hours worth of reading.
Yes.
Oh, that's something I meant to freaking prepare, was like what's going on in the story, and I forgot. God damn it. I knew it was missing something.
Bofades, how can you read that? There's no pictures. Just kidding.
Hold up.
So after a couple more hours, you guys finally make it to the outskirts of. I'm assuming you guys are you guys kind of like going straight north, or did you guys want to go? I forgot to ask. Go towards Targos and then kind of take the main trail up.
I think it'd be safe with the main trail since we have that option.
Okay, that's fine. You mean you make
now.
Targos. So you get to the outskirts of Targos. Do you guys want to stop in Targos? Or do you guys want to kind of continue with the trail, and then it's going to start wrapping around kind of like this kind of like small hill, and then it starts taking you like kind of to the northeast?
If it's close to the end of the day when we're passing through Targos, I feel like we'd stop in town. Otherwise, if we've got a lot of daylight left, just keep going.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
You probably have a couple more hours of daylight, but you know that you probably won't make it to Tourmaline, the next town. So
then let's stop here and
get
and let's get to Tourmaline tomorrow.
Okay. So you guys stop in Targos. Okay, so there is a couple places to stay in town if you guys want to stay there. Where would you guys want to? There's kind of like a.
All I have in my notes is that in Targos there's like 5 taverns, and don't mention to the other taverns that you're staying somewhere else.
Yes. So, wait, was that Targos?
Was that Targos?
No, I'm like, that might be another town, actually, funny enough.
It might have been another town. That's fine.
Okay, I will correct that information. But okay, so there is a tavern, if you want to ask one of the locals, called the Three Flags Sailing.
Flags Sailing.
Yeah, and you notice that like Targos is just kind of like just like there's a body of water just slightly north of the Mare Dualden that you guys have seen before many times, but that's kind of where you fight that like dinosaur-looking creature in Bremen, if you guys remember that. Long time ago. Okay, so is that where you guys want to go? That's kind of like the tavern. there is like a store, like a small store, if you want to check that out. And then there is an inn called the Luskin Arms.
I would say whichever's closer is on the way into the town, I guess. I don't know that we have really preference.
The closest one in town would be probably the Luskin Arms, and that is kind of like by the docks. So this is kind of like a fishing town. And that also has an inn. So the other place only has the tavern, doesn't have an inn. So the Luskin Arms would probably be a place for you to stay.
Luskin Arms.
So, all right, so the Luskin Arms it is. And then, so again, this place, you know, you haven't been here, but there has been some damage to it from Le Dragon. Not so, you know, some things are still kind of on the repairs, but fortunately enough, the Luskin Arms is kind of one of those places that was able to maintain some of its integrity. So, and it seems to be like the oldest building in the entire town. It's not a particularly large town, and it's by the docks. And you walk in, and there's not too many people. You know, there are not really too many compatriots. Just like local people. And there seems to be a proprietor who kind of like beckons you. He's just like, you order up here. And what are you guys doing?
I suppose we'll
order up there.
Head on up and order. Yeah.
Okay. So you kind of go up to the front of the bar, and it's this kind of like otherwise like pretty like this kind of like this guy's got like a clean shaven bald head. You notice that he's got like big puffy bags under his eyes. And the place doesn't look like the cleanest establishment, but it is a place. So he's just like, all right, what can I get for you? You want drink, food, bed?
Place to sleep.
Yes. Yes. Is that you mean you want all of them?
Yes. Food and drink and a nice bed to stay in.
All right. Well, we got some beef and potatoes. We have rolls, if that's something that you're interested in. I don't think I have beds for every one of you, so you'd probably have to double up. And then, yes, I can get you all the drinks. That we do have plenty of. He's like, how many?
7 beef and potatoes and rolls.
Yeah.
And how many rooms? So do you have like 4 rooms?
Yeah. I think I could do 4. I think I got that. We kind of looked at him, and he's like, you look at it, just hook up rings, and he's like, yeah, I got 4 rooms. Yeah. For the lot of you.
Cool. What's our total?
Yes. And he's like thinking, he's scratching his head. He's got to do like the math in his head. He's like, for the rooms, they're gonna be half a gold, 5 silver for the night for each room. So that's 20 silver, 2 gold. I think that's the conversion. Food's about 2 silver a piece, and then the drink is about 2 silver as well. And he's like,
So, 4 gold?
yeah, that'll do it.
I'll throw 4 gold on the table.
Perfect. And he kind of looks at you. He's just like, you're all from around here. And he kind of looks at all of you. He's like, are you from... He's like, you're the Southerners, aren't you?
Aye, that being us.
We've heard tell of your... People don't know about all the things you've done, but people say some crazy stories. You killed some dragons, you bested some giants, you killed some witches, you killed the monster in Bremen. People talk to you like if you're gods or something like this.
All true. All true.
It-
Now we're here for you.
Pardon?
You know how people can embellish sometimes. They're just stories.
Oh, so it is a load of horse shit. That's what you're telling me. Your guys aren't heroes at all.
After
Really doing me a disservice there, Zoran.
after defeating dragons and whatnot, walking into someone's establishment, saying that now we're here for them, may be a little intimidating.
Yeah, Zoran, you want to roll an intimidation roll there? Not. Okay.
No.
And he doesn't
But
seem to
does he seem to be like a normal worker? He's not trying to.
He's not
put one
impressed
on
by
us.
you guys. In fact, he's just like, well, if you guys are so goddamn special, why don't you guys do something about this everlasting winter? Instead of freaking taking on the frost giants, let them be and handle this winter situation.
Do you have any info?
Hold on. You live in the far north where it's always winter, and you're complaining about it always being winter. That's like going to a desert and saying it's dry here.
I hate sand.
Do you mean the everlasting night, perhaps, and not winter?
No, I mean, look, of course it's cold up here, but it's not this bloody cold all the time year round. It's been particularly brutal. I mean, the freaking docks are frozen. I mean, people are losing their livelihood. They can't fish anymore. And then there was this beast for a long period of time. I mean, people are really struggling out here. I mean, let's be honest. This place is a shithole. Who the hell would want to live here? I sure as hell don't. But I have to. And now my way of life.
We took care of the beast, so that's just yeah.
That's history, Oz. They don't remember.
And
it was like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, he's just like.
It was like several months ago, probably.
And he lets out a long sigh. He's like, I'm sorry. I'm just a bit frustrated. Things haven't gone very well here, financial wise. I appreciate your patronage. I should be kinder. So I apologize.
I get it, man. Customer service.
Yes, we're sorry we haven't been able to fix all of your problems in the first few weeks we've been here.
Like, look, I just apologize. I don't need your quips, sir.
How old is this guy?
He's probably like 50, 60 years old. Like
another 10 years, and he better watch out.
I mean, they don't live that far up, that long up here, so it's a possibility. So he's just like, well, what brings you here to Targos then, out of curiosity?
Just passing through. We'll be leaving tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
On our way to Tourmaline.
Well, yeah.
We don't need to tell him our whole story.
Yeah, we're gonna go to this lat-long first, and then to this latitude and longitude next, and
yes.
Between you and me both, are you all for hire, or are you all?
Absolutely.
Okay, well, there's something going on here in Targos. I don't know. We recently got a new speaker here, and he just doesn't. Something about him really doesn't sit well with me.
What do you mean?
Well, the people love him, like a lot, and something about him he's not from here. He's not from Targos, and then somehow he almost magically wins a whole lot of people over, and then seeks leadership, and then he's given it, and he just becomes kind of I don't know. And then he brought this. What's the people that have the horns sticking out of their heads? You know what I'm talking about? They're kind of like darkish, reddish skinned folk.
Devils.
The tieflings?
Yes, that. And he points one of those. He's got a friend, and he just rubs me the wrong way. He comes over here, and he thinks he's all hot shit because he's friends with the speaker.
Are my ears going to be a problem?
He's like, oh, yes. Get the hell out of here, you. You're different.
Do we want to do this obvious side quest on our way to?
I
And
mean,
if he's-
this guy's kind of starting to sound a little racist, so I don't know, man.
A
little?
He's incredibly racist.
I mean, has he looked at me yet?
Well, he looks at you, and he's just like, I've never seen anything like you in my entire goddamn life. What are you supposed to be? I don't hate you yet. But I don't know what the hell you are, that's for sure.
Well, you know the thing that you cook your soup in, the big metal pot thing? That's kind of like what he is.
He's our traveling fax machine.
Yes.
I don't know what that is. I do know what a pot is. Are you made of metal? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Oh, curious. Well, he's iron. Again, maybe I'm oversharing here.
I mean, you said yourself, you know, Targos is not the greatest place to live, so maybe it's good to have someone not from here.
Yes. Well, things have gotten a little bit better, but I don't know. This speaker, he's imposing a tax.
Here it is.
Did you have a tax before?
No taxes.
What services are they going to provide?
Well, that's the thing. We haven't seen anything of it. He claims that it's going to go to the repairs for the town, but it's only been like a couple days and nothing has happened.
Well, okay. 2 days,
Yes.
3 days, because this really matters. Like 2 days, give them some time. 3 days, when they get started.
It's been 3 days since probably you guys like bested. It's been, I would probably say a little bit longer than that. I haven't kept track exactly, but since the first attack, it's definitely been more than 3 days.
How long? Okay, so then the taxes have been collected. They've been
3 days.
for like a few days.
Well, yeah, I mean, he essentially there's like a percentage, and he has to like set aside for it. He hasn't paid it yet, but given that things been tough, he's like, I really need all the money now.
So he's complaining about taxes he hasn't even paid yet.
Correct.
What are you proposing?
Well, I don't know. Word around here says that you're pretty your heroes, especially in Brinchander, for whatever. And he kind of like spits when he says the word Brinchander.
You doing okay there, sir?
Sorry. Sorry, I wasn't on the food, I promise you.
It was just in the drinks.
Yeah, it's like a hot loogie in one of the ales. Oh yeah, sorry. As he's doing this, he actually pours you all drinks, and he actually shouts to the back, and it's just like, "Hey, 7 meals, and on the double." And you notice that after a bit of time, maybe like in your conversation, like a kid comes out, probably like maybe 10, 12 years old, and he starts like kind of like he only carries like 2 plates at a time, and like brings it out. The man's kind of like, I told you to be able to carry more. God damn it! You're not going to be able to serve at this rate.
Well, hold on there. Which god?
And he looks confused. That's a great gods is what I meant to say. Whew, good save.
Yes. I guess his establishment took some damage, right?
Not his establishment, but a lot of the other buildings. So it's
Okay.
like, it's funny. He's complaining, but he seems to be in a pretty good situation, all things considered. Like his place wasn't destroyed.
Okay.
I mean, that's already a leg up on some other places. So he's just like, anyhow, all right. Well, I should probably go back and see what's going on with the rest of things. Let me know if you have any questions or concerns, or any other requests, or more drink. And he goes and like starts, doing bartender things.
I'm gonna find a table like away from the bartender. Like
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. So then eventually you get the rest of your food. Do you guys want to do anything? Or you guys kind of want to retire for the night?
How much
I mean,
daylight is left?
You guys probably have a couple hours. Maybe like 1, maybe 2 hours of daylight, and then, or at least an hour or so before sundown.
Oz will wander the town, since it's not that big of a town, right? It's
Right.
pretty small.
Yeah, it won't take that long. It'll probably take like maybe half hour to kind of like completely go through all the buildings and all go around the perimeter, go by the docks. Maybe about a half hour, a little bit longer.
If there's anything that's broken that can be repaired with the mending cantrip, Oz will do so.
Okay. Yeah, there's a couple people that are like, yeah, they're either like carrying stuff, building stuff. Some people are trying to like repair some like carts and like or wheelbarrows and stuff like that. And so you help out with some of those, and they kind of look at you funny that you're offering. You don't seem the type who. And then when you do it with magic, they're all kind of like taking it back. But they're very grateful. They don't have anything to offer you, like money wise. That all I can say is their thanks.
Just more IOUs.
Yeah, you hand out IOUs. Like, oh yeah. How much? Is anyone joining Oz in that, or are you guys just kind of? What are you guys doing for the rest of it?
Timothy's going to look around. I'll follow Oz a little bit, but I want to try to find out where maybe like the city hall or wherever this new mayor is, and
Sure.
I think we've been here before. Yeah, I was gonna say I think we've been here before, so I feel like I will join Timothy to also introduce ourselves to this new speaker.
Okay, so you guys find the town hall. It's not that big. You guys eventually find it. There seems to be like a guard standing up front of the doorway. And he goes, "Hello, how can I help you?"
We're just, exploring. What is this building?
Well, this here is the town hall. The speaker, there, Maxwell Dunnar, lives here.
Say what now? I think you had some peanut butter in your mouth.
Maxwell Dunnar. Yeah, you can call him Speaker M if that makes you feel better.
Max Gunnar.
No, not Max Gunnar. Okay, it is MAXILDANARR. I mean, a full Maxwell Dinar. Yeah, really. Can we get a Bob? You can call him Speaker M. But also, what the hell? What? This is straight from the book. I'm like, why is this such a complicated name? And he's a human, so I was like, where is this coming from? So anyhow, just
Okay.
like, you have business with the speaker, or
No business. We just got into town and we were just passing some time and walking around. We heard it's a new mayor. Speaker.
Yes. What's a mayor?
Yes. He's quite an excellent speaker. He's gonna get us right back on track, back to fishing, and he's gonna make He's gonna make Targos great again.
Well,
Does he
Targos
plan
not
to
great now?
build back better?
Perhaps.
Is the speaker here? Can we say hi?
Oh, I mean, if you don't have business with him, he is here. I mean, I suppose I could ask, but who's asking?
We are?
Who's we? What's your name? Who are you people? He doesn't just speak to anybody.
Oh. But we're tourists.
Tourists.
Especially tourists.
What?
Jimothy. I'm Jimothy.
You're Jimothy.
I'm Zoran.
Okay, good.
Do you need identification or something or what?
Okay, well, what am I supposed to say? Just that you, Jimothy, and Zoran are supposed to say hi, and that's it?
You know, is there like we can just wave, say hello?
Do we need a petition to say hello?
I just don't understand. I mean, it's just I could tell him that you said hi. I pass the message along. And the speaker
Hey,
is
we'll wait here for a reply.
Okay, why don't both of you give me some persuasion checks, please?
What, with like disadvantage? Because like, woof.
I mean, he's just kind of confused. I mean, the DC is going to be kind of high a little bit. Okay, great. So he's like, I'm sorry, just you got guidance for the get the hell out of here. And he's just like, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to move it along here. If you don't have business with him or real business, or tell me why I should, give me a legitimate reason why he should speak with you. You're gonna have to move it along.
Yes, I think the innkeeper at the
Luskin Arms
might be a threat to the city. So just thought I'd pass that along. Not really sure what his problem is, but seems to be plotting some bad things about something about the evil horned red-skinned creature in the new town center. Yeah, and is buying a bunch of taxes and is going to steal all the money. Just thought we would pass it along.
Wait. Hang on a second. Hang on.
No, it's okay. But we can go.
Wait. It seems like you actually have something to say. Why did you open with that, you fools?
Well, we didn't know how important it was, and whether or not you should know, or discretion.
Like I said, we're tourists. We're gonna be leaving. You know, I just thought it'd be helpful as good citizens to.
Please, no. Hang on. And he'll knock a couple times, and then somebody will open the door. And you notice that a tiefling head sticks their head out. It's like what? What is it? What is it, Bob? And he's like, I apologize. But these folks say they have some critical information from the innkeeper Owen, causing some ruckus apparently. Old Owen, you say? All right. And he kind of looks. I don't know how many of you were there. All of you, besides I think Asilo went with Oz.
I think it's just me and Zoran.
I would have gone with Oz.
Okay. So just you and Zoran. He's like, all right, why don't you two of you come in? And you notice that this tiefling, he's wearing like an armor. And you notice that he's wearing like they've got like some. You notice that they're wearing kind of like they've got like some sort of like crest on their armor, and it looks like some sort of like dark wyvern creature, like skydiving or like diving down. That's kind of like the symbol that it looks like. Why don't both of you give me some history checks if you know what that is? It's gonna be a pretty tough DC here. yeah, I don't quite recognize it, unfortunately.
Didn't they add those rolls together for like a 27?
Yeah, that would have done it for sure. But no. So he's like, the name's Scath. You are. He kind of like shakes your hand, Zoran.
Hi, I'm Zoran.
Zora, and then he reaches out to extend to shake your hand.
Timothy.
Timothy, seems like you've got some concerns. Please, right this way. I'll take you to the speaker. And you notice that the speaker, he's kind of like focused on at his desk, like writing something, and then as he comes in, he's like, oh, and he closes kind of like a ledger that he has. He's like, please, do come in. And you notice that he's kind of like a middle-aged man. He's got like black hair. It's kind of like swept back a little bit. Probably maybe like late 30s, maybe early 40s individual. You know, a couple grays in his hair, and he's just like, what can I do for you? And you notice that in the corner of the like one of the in the office here, there seems to be like something like covered up with like a draped over curtain. It seems like like a cage that's kind of like covered up. You can't quite tell, or like a box or something. And you notice that it kind of like rattles a little bit. And he's just like, oh, what can I do for you? The other thing that distinguishing feature from the speaker is he's got kind of like a chin strap beard. Not too full, but it's what can I do for you? And you notice that Scath kind of like, there's like 3 chairs in the room, and there's like a little table in there. Scath sits at one of the chairs while the speaker kind of like stands up. Like, what can I do for you?
Well, oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna have you talk, but I'm gonna see if I can see this crest on Speak Ram, or if it's just on this guy.
He also has the symbol. It's just like, what can I do for you? You had something you wanted to say?
Oh, well, we're new in town and just passing through, more or less. We're staying at the Arms place again.
Luskin Arms.
Luskin Arms. It's really... Yes. You know much about the innkeeper there?
Oh, yes. Old Owen.
Owen,
yes, with 2 N's.
Yes. He seems very determined to do something about you and leadership here. Just thought you should know. Does not like your new tax plans. Claims you plan to perhaps keep the tax money for yourself?
Oh, absolutely not. I mean, the whole purpose of the taxes is to repair. Everyone does their share, and Owen, out of all people, should be grateful, given that his place still remained, that he can still be a proprietor and pay his fair share.
That's what we thought, but then he seemed to want to hire us to do something to take care of you. I don't know why he thought that we would be those kinds of people, but yes.
Interesting.
But we should let you know he's up to no good.
Well, I appreciate your honesty and transparency, and if I do recall, you folk are the Southerners, aren't you? Or at least the 2 of you are.
That's right.
So you're great heroes of the North here, of 10 towns.
Well,
he's just like, well, maybe the Luskin Arms is in need of new proprietorship, or we need a new proprietor. Given that maybe old Owen he's reaching of age to retire and could pass it along. I say, you wouldn't be interested in running a place like that, or perhaps having a stake in ownership?
No, that's not really in our portfolio right now.
well, I mean, you would become the owners, and you may see to it fit, and it'd be great attraction to know that someone at the Southerners owns the establishment. Maybe it'll improve some traffic. You know, look, ultimately I want what's best for my town, and I want to increase the traffic in the Luskin Arms, and you know, when you have a curmudgeon like Owen there running the place, I mean, it's gonna. I mean, the fact that, you know, he turned away the Southerners and gave him a bad name and started telling him terrible things. You don't want that in an establishment.
Yes.
I mean, we're just passing through. Maybe we can think about it on the way back from our travels.
No. Really, please. We can sign the paperwork right now. I'll have
like
Owen
a business
out by today.
You have a business card or something? We can, you know,
have our people call your people?
Yeah.
All right. Well, if you insist.
In the midst of our conversation, is that thing still rattling?
It only rattles like once or twice in the conversation. Like, it doesn't.
Okay.
Are you gonna
but
say
it's
anything
not, is it?
about it? Or?
Yeah. I mean, I'd be like, hey, what's in there? It keeps rattling.
Oh.
You need us to fix that or something? I don't know if it's like broken.
No, it's my pet rats. I have some rats that I'm fond of, and I keep them caged up, and they don't.
Yeah, he's so this guy is so great. I can see why everyone loves him.
Owen is the worst. 2 ends? Are you gotta be kidding?
Yeah, I agree. Well,
Jimothy, you say that, but maybe I'm thinking about maybe putting 2 ends, like another end at the end of my name.
No, bad idea.
Well, how about this? All right. Well, here, and if you'll give me a moment, and he goes, please have a seat. And you know, he said there was 3 chairs, and Scath is sitting in one of them. He hasn't said anything the entire time. He sits. If you guys want to sit, let me go to my desk, and I'll start writing a writ of some kind, and you know, to continue further discussion and further business.
Yes, and we can talk to our other friends that we have with us, and we can kind of let you know.
Please.
We'll definitely keep you in mind.
Absolutely. Well, I heard from a little someone that you own some establishment in Lonelywood.
Where'd you hear that from?
Oh, well, I mean, as a speaker, you hear things around. The speakers meet, people talk.
Who do you meet? Like a speaker convention?
Yes, we all meet. We all meet in, well, more recently, all of us meet in Brenshander, but we meet or we send word to each other.
Nice.
Yes, we just recently came into that and restoring it into service. So it's a bit of a new thing for us. Weird situation.
It's been a bit of a learning experience for us.
Well, with me backing it, I think the Luskin Arms could really take off financially. I'm just saying, something to think about.
Well, we will seriously consider this offer. It's very generous of you.
Great. And he hands you a document, and he signs it, and all it says is just like, yes, to business to be continued, discussion of the Luskin Arms or whatever, you know, something like that.
Okay.
And he's just like, well, Scath will escort you out. I appreciate your time.
Speaker M, since we're being so frank, what is that? I've never seen that crest, or, you know, it looks really cool. What is that? Family crest?
Yes. Yes, this is a family of the Maxwell Dinar, and then old Scath here wears it because, he's practically a brother to me, even though we're brother from another mother, if you will. And so, you know, I don't know, I take pride in it. I'm not from here, and it reminds me of home.
Do I notice that Bob doesn't have that crest on then?
Oh, Bob's from around here, and maybe once Bob's fairly new as well. once he becomes more of a family, of course I'll get him the armor with a crest on it, and soon all my guards and militia will here as well.
Cool.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, take care. The best of luck
Bye.
in your travels to Tourmaline. Don't forget about old Speaker Nerith Maxildanar.
Just rolls off the tongue.
Oh yes, quite difficult that the GM has to look at the text every time. So you guys get escorted out, and we'll say that you guys kind of reconvene. And since we're at time here, we'll kind of stop there for the evening as you guys kind of collect there, re-meet up, and probably settle in for the night before you guys take off for Tourmaline the next day. So it seems like a good stopping point.
Fantastic.
We'll pick it up there whenever the heck we can play next.
Well, I feel like if the speaker kills Owen, it still counts as a win for Jimothy.
100%.
I'm very interested how you guys were
Immediately goes to selling his bar. Like,
yeah, I mean that's not a normal response.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys want it? Because he ain't gonna be around much longer.
Yeah. So we'll take that with what you will. Whether or not the Speaker M is the greatest of speakers, but he definitely puts on the charm. So nice. Well, good job, guys.
He's
didn't
no
quite make
Speaker
it...
Duvessa, you know.
No Speaker Duvessa for sure. Speaker Duvessa is the goat. But yeah, well, hopefully you guys will make a little bit of progress. Maybe encounter some of the difficulties traveling up north. So.
Cool.
Nice.
Absolutely.
Well,
good time on this one. We made a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit of progress.
Good way.
Issues aside.
Yeah.
I was gonna say we can't play the 25th, but if Wednesday is also a possibility, Wednesday the 27th, maybe we could make that work. But I'll put that in the chat for
Okay, yeah. I think I
everyone
should be
to
able do
consider.
that. Yeah, we'll just kind of go from there. I mean, I don't want to take too long of a pause, but
yeah,
we'll do what we can.
Okie doke.
All right.
Alrighty. Well, everybody have a good night.
All right. See you guys.
Perfect.
Yep.
Hope you're
Yeah.
good.
Hey guys.